Monkey is going to be one of the most influential animal signs in 2021. So many people ask me which ones of the 12 animal signs would be the best, like it has the most supportive, positive stars. Well, if I have to choose one, I'll be choosing the monkey in 2021. Here's why. These are the three most powerful stars in the Chinese astrology, and they all combine or gather in the sign of the monkey. So monkey will have the dragon virtue, which is a star that solves problems, and the emperor star, king of the hill, and then you have sky happiness. Now with the help of these three stars coupled with the right activities, 2021 is looking good for you. Now remember, positive stars with zero activities will lead to zero positive outcomes. Don't expect that just because there are good stars coming into your life and suddenly it'll be a great year because you did nothing special. You gotta take that first step to be proactive, okay? And here's how. The Emperor star means that generally in 2021, you're going to be like the Emperor. You're going to have access to resources or being connected to the right type of people, the right type of VVIPs. Emperor is high-ranking position, right? People look up to you to make important decisions. So if you're one of those that whines all the time, does an emperor whine? No, right? And a proper great emperor is one that leads, the ones that take care of his or her subjects. So stop whining. If you're one that whines and complains, this is going to be an extremely bad year for you. You're going to be an emperor of whining. Okay? So really, it really depends on how you are going to take action. Astrology is for people to know how to do, how to be proactive, to become better, not to wait for things to happen. The dragon virtue indicates the ability to solve problems. By virtue of that star, that means in 2021, you're going to have a lot of problems. Now, I know what you said. You mean, hey, I thought you just said it's a good year. Why do I have problems? That's why. When you have problems and you solve them, that leads to happiness and success. When you have problems and you complain about them with no solutions, that leads to a whining and complaining and a negative year. So will it be a positive year? When the problems come, as a result of being the problem solver, you go and solve them. Take that step, right? Take on this responsibility and solve the problem. That's how you get a great year. Happiness comes from your ability to solve problems. Fulfillment and meaning comes from ability to sort out, difficult situations and overcome obstacles. So if nothing happens, you're not going to experience a good year, okay? So sky happiness, it's a good relationship star. It does indicate the possibility of building long-term relationships with people. So make an effort, talk to people. Don't just swipe left, right on Tinder. Go out and meet someone real, start talking. Maybe you can build better relationships. And of course, you're already in a relationship. Make it special, right? Come up with new topics to talk about. Talk about new ideas. Talk about solutions, not about problems and why certain behavior is like that. Then it will be a great year for you. And because you have the combination of these three stars, go ahead and look for opportunities to work together with others. Do deals, right? Look for deals. They'll be out there. In fact, when the situation, right, 2021 is not exactly a smooth sailing year for all. It's going to be challenging. And because there are challenges outside and you have a problem-solving star, go out there, connect people together, bring solutions to the right group of people. That's how you generate opportunities for wealth, opportunities for investments. Connecting with the right people brings you better relationships. So that's how you make use of a good year. Now you may say, but there's a lot of work. Yes, that's how you enjoy good fortune. If you just think that just because you have great stars, suddenly you have a good year, it doesn't happen like that. Astrology is only opportunities. You have to take action to experience a good year. Now, in terms of negative stars, you still have the brutal defeat, which obviously indicates failure. Now, you may think, you've just talked about success and now you're talking about failure. Yes, that you see, it's not smooth sailing. Overcome a few failures and then succeed big, okay? So be okay with brutal defeat, but pick yourself up again and move forward. There will be some challenges, but it will be fine, okay? The Death God basically indicates that sometimes you might lose track of time and might be a little bit too busy. But don't forget, you can always manage this by proper time management. Now, when it comes to spiritual aspects, you do have the oppressor star and the general in your chart this year. Now, these two stars basically indicate the possibility of you gaining new insights into your spiritual development, maybe even change of direction, change of discipline, following a different plan to achieve your own enlightenment. Sometimes you might be meditating in a certain way and you find out, okay, maybe this method is not so working. You're going to try a different theme, different method, or different practice. That's okay. Go ahead with this because it can allow you to find out different aspects, different experiences, and experience different faculties of your life, if of course you're pursuing a spiritual path. And of course, with the general in the chart, some people like to just pray for good fortune. Well, having the general being able to command the sort of aspects for you, it's a good thing. So go ahead, and if there are any celebrations and any so-called religious practices, join them. It might actually boost your energy level as well. So overall, I think Monkey is pretty set for an exciting year. As long as you're proactive, it'll be a great year for you. Don't forget to follow the link right now to download the notes that accompany this video, as well as to watch the videos for the other animal signs, because your chart, you have 4 animal signs. The monkey might appear in the year, the month, the day, the hour. As you could see, they could be anywhere in this chart, or you could have different animal signs. Now let's say you have the monkey in the year. That means this year you'll be rubbing shoulders with a lot of VVIPs or people in high-ranking positions. Don't forget to take advantage of that to build the connection and strike deals, okay? Be a deal maker, right? Be able to offer value first. If it's on the month, it means your career this year, probably you have to shoulder on new responsibilities, take on other people's responsibilities as well. Now, don't get stressed out when this happens. It's an opportunity. Yes, you have to work harder because you're solving problems, but this paves the way for future professional development and going up to the next level. And if it's on the day, this one is a little bit challenging. If it's on the day of birth, for personal relationship, it's a little bit of a solitary moment because Emperor, despite being the Emperor, in terms of relationships, a little bit of a lonesome and solitary aspect. You know, in Chinese they say 孤家寡人. "寡人" it means I'm alone, I'm the top of the world. Okay, so generally, if you are a Emperor star in the relationship palace, gotta watch for the ego and be able to communicate better, and don't really think yourself as like the Emperor and need to be served all the time. And if it is in the hour pillar, this is good news for you because it will mean that you have an opportunity to access to a lot of resources, raise funds for investments, connect to new opportunities. Okay, so this is pretty good. And to get more information, follow the link that you see on your screen or on the comment section right now. There's a link to download the notes and or watch the other videos that are on the other animal signs. And of course, don't forget to click on the subscribe button and the bell icon to get notifications when I release videos about the year of the metal ox.